Hi my lovely YouTubers, it's me Morgan Tracy J today with a new video about how to fast successfully. Now I know you've probably been on my channel before and you see that I talk a lot about fasting and I get questions about fasting, and so I just want to kind of run through some questions here and let you know exactly what fasting is. So first off, I fast for spiritual reasons because I am a Christian and I think fasting is so beneficial for spiritual reasons, but also natural too. Naturally, fasting gets rid of the toxins in your body, it gets you like rejuvenated, it helps your body function so much better, it cleans you out, it's just perfect. But also it does the same thing spiritually. It releases toxins out of your spirit, it gets rid of the strongholds, whatever things we battle with, insecurities, the way we think, temptation, sin, whatever you're battling with, fasting can really get rid of those things. And it says it in the Bible that there's some things you can't get rid of with just praying alone. You have to pray and you have to fast. Fasting removes strongholds. Fasting breaks chains. It breaks down walls and barriers. I'm trying to tell you, fasting is an amazing outlet to help you get more, not only more intimate with God, but just to get more immersed into whatever it is that God is calling you to do. So me and fasting, I think I've been doing it for a couple years now, maybe like 2 or 3 years now, and I really love it. I love fasting, but I love it because of the intimate relationship you get with God. Because of fasting is a time where you just cut off everything, every outlet, everything you say, I'm not going to eat, or I'm not going to eat this type of food, or whatever it is, the fast, I'm not going to do this certain deed because I'm going to get more intimate with God. And that is beautiful, I think. That is amazing. Fasting is a time where you just cut aside all the things that is kind of in the way, and you and God get it in. Like y'all get tapped in. You get tapped into worship. You get tapped into prayer. You get tapped into reading the word. You get tapped into just God. And that's how you get your revelations. That's how you get your confirmation. That's how you get the words. That's how you get the expectancy. That's how you get you get fed. You get hungry. So there's plenty of times I fast because my walk with my faith was shaking. I had backslid. I was dealing with heartbreak, heartache. I was dealing with depression. I was dealing with like insecurities, my mind, like literally. There was just so much things I was dealing with a lot in my life. And so that's why I fast at different times. I really do. I don't just wake up saying, hey, I'm going to fast today. But it's usually there's something in my life that I realized that with my own natural ability, I'm not able to overcome this. Like my own natural ability, I'm not able to overcome depression. I need some spiritual interference here because I keep trying it and it's not working. And so with my own natural ability, I can't overcome this sin, like the sin I keep falling to. So let me fast. Let me get God in it. Let me get built up. Let me get prepared. Let me get spiritually fed. Let me get that breastplate of righteousness. So when I come across it again, I can come across it stronger. I can overcome it. And that's exactly what fasting does for you. It allows you to face the battle head on with the right gear and the right armor to face it head on and to overcome it. That's exactly what fasting is. So understand, if you were being called to fasting and fasting is something that you really desire to do in God, then what you do is you do it in secrecy. You cut off certain things. There's some people you have to tell, like I always tell my mother, but you cut off certain things. You cut off extra events and curricular activities, and you get tapped into God. You do it in secrecy. And with that being said, you get saturated. It says that man cannot live by just bread alone, but by every word from the mouth of God. Yeah, so that means you may be hungry naturally, but you are going to be full spiritually. And so understand, it is the battle of the mind you're fighting here. You're fighting your mind. And so when your body keeps telling you you're hungry, then continue to tell yourself you're hungry for the word. You're hungry for spiritual food. You're hungry for more of God. And I think over time you'll overcome it. It gets different. It gets different. Every fast is different. I always say that. Every fast I do is different. I've done so many fasts, but every fast is different. But also every fast is targeting different areas of my life. So one fast can be targeting my walk with God. Another fast can be targeting my childhood. Another fast can be targeting certain issues I have, certain insecurities. So every fast is different because it's targeting different areas within you, and it's trying to overcome each area. You know what I'm saying? So understand, fasting is amazing. It's really, really great, but don't get so caught up on the number of days you fast. Get caught up on the content of your heart, because God does not look at the number. He's not saying, oh, Morgan's doing 10 days this week. Good job. No, he's like, oh, Morgan says she's going to do 10 days, but let me check the content of her heart, because if her heart isn't pure behind it, if her heart isn't truly seeking me, then the 10 days are pointless. So I can do 3 days strong in God and saturated and seeking him versus 10 days and not really seeking God, still focused on my everyday life. not really making enough time, not making time for him. And that 10 days is pointless versus the 3. So understand, we look at numbers, but God looks at the content of our heart. So check the content of your heart. Pray, pray, pray. Seek God. Get saturated in God. And understand, whatever purpose you choose to fast, understand that is your purpose and that is your fast. You're not doing Sarah's or Morgan's fast. You're doing your fast in God. And so you seek God, and God will direct your fast. And also, embrace the days, because the revelation doesn't come on the last day like, oh wow. The revelations comes within the tidbits of the journey. You get little tidbits each day. You get more word, you get more confirmation, you get more of a hunger, a desire. And I'm trying to tell you, by the end of your fast, you will be fulfilled. You will have what you need to get through the fast. You will. You will have all that you needed to gain. But understand, the fasting is it's the journey that matters, not so much the end goal. It's the journey, what you learn within it. Because if you're not learning anything in the journey, then the end goal is pointless, right? So it's the journey. You got to understand that. It's the journey. So embrace each day, even the moments you're hungry, even the moments you're tired, even the moments you're drained. Embrace each day, because that's what matters, okay? So thank you so much for watching. Like, subscribe, comment. Morgan Tracy J.